When I saw your name as one of the recipients of the awards, I couldn't think of somebody who was more deserving. There's a lot of people who want to influence things, want to say things in the way that you do. You speak the mind of a lot of our people. You do know that, right?
It means a lot to me, thank you.
Talk to me. What does it mean?
Sometimes it's quite lonely, the work I do. You know, I'm often in hostile spaces. I'm the only person of colour. I'm the only black person. I'm the only person representing the perspective I know is common throughout our community. And there's a huge burden that I feel I have to do justice to how I know many of us feel, what I know many of us go through. So it can be quite a heavy load to carry. But do you know what? I don't feel like I have a choice, because I would like for somebody else in that position to do justice to what I'm going through. I would like for the next generation to not have to fight the same fights we're fighting. Just like we are benefiting from the work that our parents and grandparents did. So in a way, it's an honour and a privilege to be able to keep that fight going. And, you know, at the same time, you don't do it for recognition. And so when you get recognition, it's just such a surprise, you know, because you forget that actually it's something that people value. So the fact that we as a community can come together and support that and recognise each other and define what our values are, I think that's so important, and it really inspires me actually and gives me energy to keep doing what I do.
On that subject, talk about events like these and how potent and powerful they are for women, black women especially.
I just think it's so important because this society still doesn't recognise us. It doesn't recognise our work, our contribution, our innovation. All of the things that we make so central to what is good about this country are not recognised. And I'm a real believer in not asking people to recognise you, not asking them to treat you fairly, not asking them to pay you the same, but demanding it. And so I think that this is exactly the right thing to do. We create our own spaces, we vote with our feet, we decide what we care about. And I think that acting is so important. We've talked and talked, we know what we need to do, and now we're doing it. And so that is just something that gives me life, gives me energy.
I'm asking everybody this, Black History Month. Who's inspired you from the community?
I actually gave a real shout out to Margaret Busby this Black History Month. I think often we look to America, we look to other countries for our black heroes, and there are so many people who've inspired me throughout the diaspora. But sometimes it's people closest to home who have the most impact. And I'm a writer, and I also know what publishing can be like as an industry, how backward it can be. And I see Margaret Busby, and first of all, she's 75, which is just kind of hard to digest because she looks my age. Amazing. And she's been doing what she's doing for so many decades, and she's just been consistently changing the game for us, creating her own publishing company, putting out works that otherwise wouldn't be published, being our voice in literature. She's so tireless. And I hope that when I'm her age, one, that I look like her, and two, that I've got that track record of just consistently doing the work, uplifting us. I think she's amazing. So she's my hero this Black History Month.
So thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Congratulations once again.
Thank you so much. Thank you.